Everywhere we go, everyone has a dream, but very few people write the dream down. Hey, my friends, South Nodaway School, to all the families, the teachers, to all of Baylee's friends. This is your new friend, Jeff Yalden here. My friends, words can't adequately describe the pain that I'm feeling in my heart as you all learn to move forward, yet you don't ever forget what Baylee meant to each and every one of you. I'm sorry, I get it, I understand. On March 8th of 2017, your principal, Mrs. Bowman, and your counselor, Mr. Nick Ray, have invited me to come out to South Nodaway and be a part of your school climate, to speak with you and to help all of you move forward during these very tough times. I'm honored, I'm excited, I'm looking forward to being a part of your life. I'm a teen suicide prevention, suicide crisis intervention, and teen mental health expert. This is what I do. I understand your pain. My visit on Wednesday is going to be about life. It'll be a time where we reflect, we think, we laugh, and my friends, I promise, friends, we're even going to shed some tears, and that is okay. Listen, I wanted to introduce myself real quick, and I wanted to offer my sincere condolences. First, to Baylee's family, her mom, dad, and her sister. And yes, I know that Miss Bowman was her aunt. So my prayers and thoughts to each and every one of you, to the school community, parents, to everybody, members, and to all Baylee's closest friends, her classmates, teachers. I'm truly sorry. I wish that we didn't have to meet under these circumstances. I believe it was February 5th. I believe that was the date that Baylee made that forever decision. And now we're left to try and make sense of her thoughts, the final decision, the pain that she felt. We may never know the truth, my friends. We can speculate. We can speculate for the rest of our lives. But that doesn't do any of us any good. As a matter of fact, it'll just continue to linger, the pain in our hearts forever, if we try and make sense of it. From the bottom of my heart, I'm sorry. I wish I could hug each and every one of you right now. I wish you knew how I was feeling. I got the pain, but the excitement of coming to work with you. So I wanted to share with you some words of support that might make this week a little bit more bearable. To Baylee's classmates and to all of her peers, listen, I know this is hard. It's hard to take in. I know that you have so many questions, and questions that may never be answered. I'd like to invite each and every one of you to open your heart today and forever, and to know that you have trusted adults always wanting to be a part of your life. They're there to help you answer life's toughest questions, to work through some of your darkest days, to make sense of what doesn't make sense. But don't ever be afraid to ask for help. Many years ago, I think that's why I do what I do. I opened my heart and I asked for help. And also, remember two things. Two things I think are very important. Number one, you matter. Don't ever think that you're alone. And number two, you matter. You matter, my friends. Don't ever feel that you're a burden to anybody. To your family, to your friends, to your teachers, to your coaches, or to society. I don't want to be insensitive, but my friends, Baylee is not walking through doors. She's not coming into that school anymore. The forever decision has been made, and we need to move forward and understand that the grieving process affects all of us differently. There's no timetable. There's no right. There's no wrong. The grieving process, it's on your terms. What is important is that we go through it. And we open our hearts always remembering who Baylee was and how special she was. I know that she was an ornery person, liked to play tricks and jokes and laugh. Don't ever forget that. To all the parents, this is sad. It's devastating. There's no other words. But what I would need you to understand, and I'm going to be talking to you on Wednesday night, is that our youth today, they're hurting. They're hurting more than you can imagine. The speed of pain for young people is almost as fast as turning on the light bulb. And you know what? It's starting earlier than we ever felt our own emotions growing up. It's almost like society has taken over, and parenting a child has become more difficult with less parental influence and greater media and marketing and music influence and control. Seems like we've lost it. But we need to bring that back. And part of my talk is going to teach you how to bring back the raising of our children, the self-esteem, and how to teach them to go through pain, trials, and tribulations. Bring the family and the community, the priorities back. I think that's important. The values, the morals, the kindness, community pride, our school pride. But know that our youth need to understand that failure is not failing. Failure is not forever. Little setbacks aren't the end of the world. Everything we go through builds our character and makes us stronger and teaches us great lessons of character. We need to teach our kids to push through. For every challenge they overcome, their self-esteem increases and their value shoots up. It shoots way up. I think we have that responsibility as parents. We can't helicopter our kids. We can't pick up all the pieces for them. It's not fair. It's not right. It hurts them in the end. Love for our schools and our youth. I think that's really important. Love for our teachers, our community. Love for each other. Parents, we need to get more parents volunteering, sponsoring, donating, giving from your heart to our school community, to all of the kids. Remember when it used to take a village to raise a child? So whatever rumors might be going around, folks, let's not participate. Who knew Baylee more and who's hurting more so than anyone else? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anymore. You know, we're all hurting. We all have questions. We're all asking why. This is not fair. This is not right. Life is not fair. This isn't about who has more crayons or who is better friends with her or not. This is now about life. It's about dealing with loss. And it's about trying to move forward. This is about all of us coming together with great love and support, coming together with great understanding and compassion for one another. My friends, suicide is never one thing. One thing could be the straw that broke the camel's back, but suicide is never one thing. It's often a culmination of things that have added up to this forever decision. And suicide is a forever decision. Parents, talk to your children honestly. Young people, talk to each other honestly. We got to be careful about sugarcoating things, sugarcoating the truth. Our youth are incredibly smart, and they're also very resilient. They want the truth. They don't want you to sugarcoat things. Lastly, for all the adults, for all the young people, for everybody, remember, it takes a village to raise our children. It still does. It always has. We've gotten away from it. And remember the two questions that our children ask every adult. They ask every adult in their life two simple questions. Question number one, can I trust you? And question number two, do you care about me? Remember those two questions. Can I trust you? And do you care about me? You answer those two questions, our kids are going to come to you. And when they do, be approachable so that our children know. They know they can safely talk to you and that you won't judge them. You won't judge them for their questions, their thoughts, what they might be going through, what their friends might be going through. Friends, this hurts my heart deeply. And although I deal with it every day, it still hurts. Also know that all of our teachers in our school community are hurting as much as our kids. Everyone's hurting. So many questions, yet so few answers. These are terribly sad days. I'm so sorry. And I wish that there was more that I can say. I wish I could take all this pain away. These are our children. And we need to do our part to teach our children and to make sure this never happens again. Suicide and mental health is becoming an economic issue. And we need parents and communities to speak up. If we don't get comfortable being uncomfortable talking about suicide and mental health with our young people, we may never see our economic situation change. So I wanted to introduce myself before our time together. I wanted to just say hello, and I also wanted to say I'm sorry. I'm spending a whole day out there, and we're going to have a terrific day. I'm fully 100% about our youth and our school, and I want to know how I can serve each and every one of you. We're going to laugh. We're going to think. We're going to feel. And I know there'll be some tears. In the words of a dear friend of mine, until I get out there, you remember, choose life, choose love, and choose you. My friends, I'll see you all on Wednesday. And again, to each and every one of you, to Baylee's family, mom, dad, or sister, to her extended family, Miss Bowman, to all of her classmates, to all the teachers and staff members, to the whole community. I'm really sorry. Let's move forward on Wednesday. Let's move forward together. Let's make it a great day, my friends.